welcome to Sacramento State Stadium. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Boise State Broncos and the Sacramento State Hornets. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Broncos head coach before the game. One of the points Coach made in the locker room before the team is that this is a separation game. He understands that both teams are undefeated in conference play, and whoever comes out victorious today can separate and make some noise. It is going to be challenging because it is a hostile environment, so he said we've got to be sharp, communicate, and beat our best at the line of scrimmage, establish the tone with physicality, and throw that first knockout punch. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Here we go, ready? Black 14, go!
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Fires to the big fella. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And here comes the punt team. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. So Boise State's offense will now get its first chance with the football. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Now looking for that first down on third and short from the 26. He's looking to pass. Unloads it left. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
After watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up. He's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. Here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he's going to bring this one out. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. He's got him. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Broncos send out the punt unit. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Really nice job by this defense. First down was not successful. They get the second and short, and those are the downs where they can be really aggressive on offense and take advantage. So you kind of don't know how to play it, but they did a good job playing the run, protecting themselves against the pass, and now forcing a third down.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. Things haven't gone exactly the way they drew it up. Turnover, punt, and now they have it back. The give from the gun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
And this defense picking up right where it left off. Last week put a great game together, really shut down an opponent. Now you can tell, man, they're going to make you earn everything you get. And this offense is going to have to find a way to find some holes because we haven't seen them the last couple weeks.
Makes a move. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll move the tight end. To the air on 2nd down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
They bring the punter onto the field now.
On to kick it away.
And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. On the move. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to get the ball again.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They went right back to him, and they got the exact same thing. Nothing doing against this defense. It'll be 4th down. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see what he can do with it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. There he goes. Open it up. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Great place to start for this offense. Running inside. It's Wormley. Breaks into the open.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Moses. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Good right down the boulevard. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Finds his man, it's Temple. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The play action fake. He's got the tight end. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Fast completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. Guys, let's take just a minute and talk about Boise State. They've gotten deep into the conference race, sitting on top of the standings right now. That conference championship game is starting to loom large.
It is, and there's so much at stake, right? Like knowing in the 12-team playoff that I have a chance to get a bye, right? If I can win my conference. So a lot at stake. They've done really well. They're at the top of the leaderboard right now, Palmer, but a little bit of the season still left.
Yeah, you got to focus on today. We're at that time of season where all of us love talking about what...
Finding some room. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
This is a money play on 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. And they'll send out the field goal unit. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. The lead is down to a field goal. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Moving out to the right. They got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
They'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Just going to keep it after the snap. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And such a blown up. For the offense, because on 4th down, they had enough yards to pick up the first, keep the drive going, but he puts it on the ground. Defense jumps on it, and that is a massive turnover.
He'll start this drive going to the air. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And there he is, the nation's leader in sacks, coming up with yet another one. Week after week, teams try to find a way to stop this guy. They just can't figure him out. He's too big, he's too fast, and he has a knack for getting to quarterbacks.
Defense on skates that time. They find Drag him down at the 42. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got a little grass. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Boise State.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Ross. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. On the run, it's Rainey. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Wormley. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. To the ground to try to move the chains. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Line getting set on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Wormley. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here from make the game easy.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the back. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. This one's complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Under fire. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Sacramento State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
And he'll and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. And the Broncos in a good spot here with second and short. Snagged in the middle. It's Jones. They bring him down, but not before. Able to pick up the first down.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
From the gun, the ground game. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll keep it on the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Broncos are flying down the field. Hands it off. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end. Wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. Fourth down coming. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
He wants to change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Buys a little time. He'll pull it down. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play.
Yeah, I think that's nice discipline by this defense. Doing a good job playing it. Using the sideline to their advantage, kind of stringing it out, not giving up yards. This is a really good job by the defense, playing fast and playing smart.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking the shot. Picked off, that's number 15 on the year.
It's some defensive. Boys have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. There he goes. Got enough for the first. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Makes the grab in their space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown Broncos. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Man, I hope the kicker's okay after that penalty. You got to worry about protecting them when they're on that plant leg. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Moses. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Under fire, and he never had a chance. And now the Broncos called their first timeouts. Rain Trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number 1, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground is a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got his man on the right. Timeout taken by Boise State. 2nd time they've stopped the clock here in the half. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Bringing the heat at the 45 on his way. He hits the slide, and he's converted this 4th down to keep the drive moving.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Hauls it in. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. In the red area, it's Wormley. Got enough space. Touchdown, Sacramento State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. They're working that left side. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. The Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Right on target this time. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And with that, the Broncos use their final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
A shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. We begin with the Michigan State Spartans taking on the Kentucky Wildcats. And it's Michigan State coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. The win puts them a game over 500 as this group looks to stabilize its season. Now back to your game in Sacramento.
We're just about ready to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Makes the catch, and he's free. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Broncos come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. To the air on first down. Got it. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Not many play calls a coach likes better than this. 2nd and 1 after getting 9. Looking to fire. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. And after the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, this offense faces 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Could be an alley. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Broncos trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. Right back to the well, and it didn't work again. It's 3rd and goal.
Defense becomes even more heightened in this area of the field. You get the short yard situations, the goal-to-go situations. I got to be dialed in. That's 2 big stops.
Touchdown, Broncos! With that, they grab the lead here in the second half. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll... And the Heat gets there, and they get it.
Sack.
14-yard line.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. And you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
Now the play fake. Nowhere close on that. He got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the grab on the left. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Pulls it, fired complete. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Got his man on the right. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. And the Broncos peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
He's brought down at the 36-yard line.
Just between them and the sticks here on second down. Motion from the wideout. Second down, he'll throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're looking at a third down. He's short from the 33. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he missed it. No good. After the miss, the lead is still 4. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Last completion, picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Well, this is kind of weird. They're not even going to try to run a play. Now a timeout is called so they can talk over what to do on 4th and 2. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. A designed run for the quarterback. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Catch in the middle, it's Moses.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. The offense fortunate to still have the ball, but also facing a big third down. He's looking downfield to throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Here on the Broncos sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. If they don't pick up this third down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. They'll try to get it through the air. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Good play call offensively, and that's the right place to go with the football if you're the quarterback, but just a better job by the defender knocking that ball down.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Wormman.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with them. And yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
The quarterback just needs to settle down. He looks like he's just too excited right now. He had his receiver wide open down the field and just put way too much mustard on that throw, overthrowing an open guy. That should have been 6.
It's a great punt. Obviously, he gives himself time to let his guys get down the field, get in position. Remember, don't let that thing cross the goal line. Try to keep it inside the 10. Nice job down in the football, setting your defense up for great field position.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Nowhere to go, and now the ball's out. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. At the 40, there he goes. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss.
And, man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks. Add another tackle for a loss here. He has been all over the field, and he has made some serious plays for this defense.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard, we're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Here's a hit. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. One running back in the backfield, and he has it.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short, teams want to make their move in the rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll go right back to the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Almost had the completion, just missed it. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
I think in this situation after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Guys, the 5 down here on the Boise State sideline, I can see a big-time decision looming right now with the coaching staff. They need this field goal. They need to rely on their kicker right now, but he's already missed in this game, so I can see conversations
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Trying to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Got it in the middle, it's Ross. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Here we go, ready, go, go.
Looking for a gap, it's Rainey. 9-yard pickup on the play, it's now 2nd and 1.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
He's up to 55 yards on the ground, and he is well within striking distance of a 1,200-yard rushing season. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Sacramento State. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Looking for blockers. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Listen, I would get rid of that thing fast, too, if I've been sacked that many times today. They're coming every angle. Everybody's coming. It got to me the whole day. Can somebody please get my back?
Unleashes it on the run. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the Broncos decide to punt it away. Catch is made at the 15. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
Here we go. Ready. Blue, go, go.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Turning it on. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it up to 49.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalant.
All out of space. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Sacramento State. And they take it in for 6 more points. You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable 4th quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get to the end zone. Nice run.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish things off with that 51-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. A little screen to the running back.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Gonna take a shot. He's got it, and more than enough for a 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Lost the throw again. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires downfield. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Lets it fly on the move. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. That'll close the gap to 14.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. From the gun, he leads it with the back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wormley. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. They'll run the screen. He'll be stopped a couple of yards short. Needed to get it to the 35, but they'll spot it at the 33, and it'll bring up 4th down. The kick is on its way. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Breaks into the open. Smashes through the tackle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Defense.
This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Jones. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Hand off from the shotgun. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up. Now.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They're going to ride this running back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game, are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Finds his tight end. They get the completion, but it won't be nearly enough as the defense is there to stop him short. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides to the back. Might have a chance. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. And now the Broncos called their first of 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Out of the gun to give to the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock, but the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
And with that, the Broncos use their final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Leaves it with the running back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Quarterback may change this route. Running inside. It's Wormley. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Just feeds the running back. Picks up the 1st down. He's brought down, but enough to move the sticks one more time and to move this game into the win column. No big secret what they're trying to do here. They've kept it on the ground. It's 1st and 10. He takes the knee, and the undefeated season continues. All business today for this ball club. They come out, and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.